Hey guys, what's up? It's Nick with Triple Nickel Outdoors. So I had a viewer comment yesterday on my Cuben Fiber Tarp video and wanted to know if the sound of the tarp in the rain was louder than a Sil-Nylon or Sil-Poly Tarp. I figured let's set the tarp up and do an experiment. Just by chance, the forecast looked like it was going to rain today, so I came out about an hour ago, set up the tarps, and it's starting to drizzle. Not a heavy downpour yet, but we'll wait a little bit and hopefully get a little bit more rain. If not, we'll just have Nicholas unleash the hose on us. Got the Cuben Fiber Tarp set up here. And then I have the Winterdream set up in my turtle dog stand. I put the hammock up too in that. So I'll sit here for a little bit. I got my stand. Got my coffee cup from Outdoor Adventures, frozen, supporting his Teespring campaign. Give it a couple minutes and hopefully the rain will pick up. Alright, we'll do a couple of controls for the video so that we know that this groundbreaking experiment is legit. I have the camera in a tripod, so it's going to be the same height from the top of the tarp as the other one. I got a tape measure. You can see the camera lens is roughly 13 inches from the peak of the tarp. So it's rating, you know, a little bit more than a drizzle right now. We're underneath the Cuben Fiber Tarp. And I'll shut up so that way you can hear the, because this is an audible test, so we don't want to have any background noise in it. I mean, it doesn't sound uncomfortably loud. It's not annoying. All right, let's go down to the Sil-Poly Tarp. All right, now we're under the Sil-Poly Tarp. Same thing, I adjusted the tripod so that way it's the same distance from the peak. I don't know. I mean, maybe the Cuben fiber was a little bit more pingy, but I don't notice any real audible difference between the Cuben fiber and the Sil-Poly. I don't know any significant difference. Like, this is extremely low and the Cuben fiber was like annoyingly loud. So kind of relaxing. It's probably good that I took this tarp out and set it up because I got it a month ago and I seam sealed it and I haven't put it out in the rain yet, so get a chance to see if all the panels held on the ridge line. Give it another couple seconds and then we'll go back up to the Cuben fiber, sit under that again. You know what, and then for argument's sake, let's just downpour with the hose to see what a real torrential downpour will sound like. All right, back underneath the Cuben fiber. Yeah, so the Cuben fiber sounds a lot more pingy when it hits. Maybe it's a little bit louder as far as this compared to the Sil-Poly, but once again, it doesn't sound like it's annoying. It just sounds like it's rain hitting the tarp. So, what's going on? Awkward. All right, you know what I'm going to do? Let's go get the hose and downpour. I'm going to leave the camera on, and I'm just going to douse this thing with torrential downpour water. So when you hear it start beating down, that's me with the hose. comes! Help! Armageddon! Alright, what'd you think? That was a pretty good dousing. So let's set up underneath the Sil-Poly tarp and we'll do the same thing. Alright, we're set up. Let me go get the firepower. Say hello to my little friend. Alright, so when I was outside laying the smackdown on the tarps with the hose, from the outside I could definitely tell that the material, the Cuben fiber material, when the water hit it, it had a noticeably louder sound than when it was hitting the Sil-Poly. I guess it's really just an individual viewpoint on what you think is annoying and what you think is tolerable. I didn't think either one when I was sitting underneath them that it was annoying or unbearable. The Cuben fiber, like I said, has more ping to it when it hits, and the Sil-Poly didn't have that that ping. But both are relaxing. Both are, if you're listening to rain hit your tarp, it means you're outside and life is good. So I hope that this helped out. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on the video. Other than that, get out there and hang.